Vamos lá, galerita. Estamos aqui, ó. Iniciar a história. Vamos reiniciar a história aqui, mano. Iniciar a história na dificuldade Ice.
Does the color of the sky mean anything special to you? It does to me. A hell of a lot. When I close my eyes, the sky in my dreams is a deep, dark blue.
Vamos ver se tá tudo funcionando.
Even so, my grandpa didn't want me joining the Air Force. He lost faith in the Ocean Air Defense the day my dad died in battle.
You know, Abby, I wish you could see what it's like up there. Cruising above the clouds, the dark blue of the stratosphere. Nothing beats being at the controls and seeing it from the cockpit. Look here.
Gramps tossed a magazine over to me with an article. Unmanned fighters are no longer a dream, it read. Pilots taking to the skies will soon be a distant memory.
I don't see anything good coming from that.
Know what? Lying smack dab in the middle of the desert west of here, there's a bunch of planes from the last war. Some of them have been mothballed, but most of them are just rusted piles of junk waiting to be scrapped. Gramps was really good friends with the super there, so he got to take whatever he wanted, no questions asked. That's how we got the parts to build our own plane. Now, when I say we, I mean me, my grandpa, and his old war buddies. I cut my teeth working with those geezers. They taught me their skills and some dirty jokes. But with their aging eyeballs and whatnot, I ended up having to do most of the work myself. I was at the airstrip doing some flight training when I saw it. A prototype drone. It wasn't much of a plane, more of a trash can with wings.
Laugh at it all you want, kid. But technology's always changing. If you don't keep up with it, it'll leave your ass behind.
It took 6 years and 8 months to get that engine running. And Then, finally, I was ready to break the sound barrier. All this plane could do was take off, accelerate, and fly up. So, I flew up, straight up, through the clouds, higher into the sky. Dark blue. I could almost
Jogão,
touch it.
véi.
Then I saw Osius fighters. They were tailing something. A drone. They were going full out chasing that thing. Doing 30 Gs at least. Damn, I've never seen anything move that fast. It had a rose painted on it. The Erusian emblem. But that country's a whole continent away from here.
Right. You should have put in my investment in this piece of junk. Should have built a deterrent too.
E vamos lá. Tá na hora.
Is everyone here?
Todo mundo.
Settle
Qual que é a
down.
nossa missão, chefe?
I said settle down. You have all been instrumental in helping to maintain peace in Usea as members of the International Union Peacekeeping Force. Until today. Earlier, our radar site informed us that a group of unidentified aircraft was approaching. Communication systems went down immediately afterwards. We are led to conclude that they have attacked the site. Here's your mission. It's possible that the Usian ceasefire agreement has been broken for the first time in over a decade. As of today, the Fort Gray's Air Base Squadron of the IUPF has been put on high alert. All members who have been ordered to sortie, fly there immediately. Find the unidentified craft, then use your weapons to round them up and force them to land. If the hostiles counterattack, then you will...
What the hell was that? There's smoke! We're under attack. Numerous unidentified aircraft confirmed overhead. What? How is that possible?
The tank farm to the north has been bombed.
Many injured.
Scramble. All units, take off and eliminate the unidentified craft attacking the base. This is not a drill.
Beleza, vamos lá. Nós somos o Trigger. Eu não sei como é que tá a nossa situação de aeronave, mas muito provavelmente a gente vai usar ou sul, vamos ver aqui, ó. Ou esse daqui, ou o grande F-22. A gente vai de sul 57, né, filho? Aparentemente bem melhor do que qualquer um outro. Vai ser esse daqui mesmo. Tem skin? Skin é tudo Nilba, velho. Nunca skin preta mesmo. Arma antiaérea, com certeza. Vamos ver o emblema aqui que a gente usa. Deixar configurada aqui a nossa aeronave. E back. Vamos de Top Gun, né, velho? A skin que a gente tem é essa daqui mesmo. De Lucia. As peças. Não vou mexer por enquanto, só pra gente já começar logo. Vamos decolar. Vamos decolar com o nosso Su-57, velho. Vai ser o nosso caça de zerar.
Radar site still silent. Scramble. Get those birds in the sky. We're sitting ducks. What's happening? Bombers incoming. Don't know how many.
Let's clear that runway. We don't got all day here.
Mage Squadron, head to runway. Golem Squadron, take off. Link to Skykeeper. Hurry, Mage Squadron.
Tá na hora de decolar, hein?
Trigger, your call sign is Mage 2. Verify and read back. Mage 2, cleared for takeoff. The situation is tight. It's a hell of a welcoming party, but we have faith in you. Good luck.
Control, do me a favor, get that bird in the air
Já
ASAP.
foi.
Hear that? Mage 2, altitude restriction is lifted. Good luck.
The carrier. Whoa. Looks like the harbor's taken a lot of damage.
Can't have any more casualties. Time to stop the bullshit. Mage 2, form up with Mage 1. All aircraft, let's do this. Golem Squadron, it's go time.
Roger that.
Ah, mas que eu tenho que ter o botão do voo, mano. Ele não vai deixar eu trocar aqui, né?
Golem 4, understood.
This is the AWACS Skykeeper. Take down all unidentified bombers. They don't have many escorts. They hit our radars hard in the last attack. Expect the worst and stay sharp.
We'll go. Trigger,
Vamos lá.
wingman. Fly with me now. That's what it means to be in an element. You gotta keep an eye out
Já
for
foi.
enemy bombers.
Enemy bomber confirmed down. Good job, Mage 2.
Not bad, Mage 2. Trigger, switch your radar. See if you can locate the enemy.
Eu localizei outro.
There it is, sitting there all pretty, just waiting to be taken. They're way overhead. Let's go introduce ourselves.
Harbor fuel storage is intact. It's asking for another round. All escorts form up for another attack. Point is 835.
Watch out for the support aircraft.
Mage 2, walking. Enemy support eliminated. This should make the job easier. Destroy the target. Target
Destruído.
Target confirmed down. Looking good, Mage 2. Mage 2, target's in range. Pair of bombers.
Avançando.
Stay calm. You got this. I know the kid's shown some promise, but let's remember, he's still barely gotten his feet wet. Trigger, don't forget your special weapon.
Disparado.
That's it. It's great when it's simple.
Enemy bomber down. Nice going, Mage 2.
Not too shabby, Mage 2. You still got a long way to go, kid. I'll give you some pointers back at base if you can make it in one piece. Skykeeper, this is Mage 1, over. Tally 2 bandits.
Já vi.
It's a bomber and an escort.
Oh, they're
Tô aproximando.
Mage 2, maintain your element with Mage 1. Do not break off. Mage 1, make sure he doesn't do anything stupid. Welcome. Golem 2, let's maintain elements.
Copy that, Commander. I've got your 6 covered, sir.
Radio.
O Mig não foi derrubado não. Vamos atrás dele.
Golem, Mage, 2 new enemy groups. Mage 2, walking.
Foi.
HQ, attention all combat groups. Are there any drones? Verify. Drones? Are you
Tô vendo um Mig na minha frente.
Jesus, this is the kind of shit that
O
really
Pyro.
kicks my ass. UAVs. Can't tell them apart.
Mage 2, missile.
Caça derrubada. Em direção ao outro agora. Vambora. Tô em full speed, velho. Ele não aparece no meu radar. Tô vendo. Tentar acertar os 3 de uma vez, hein. Um ficou. Não foi derrubado, mas tem um MiG ali ainda, hein.
Enemy bomber hit. Still airborne. Finish it off.
Fox 2! Fox 2! Don't let them destroy the harbor! Not getting away. Where the hell are our fighters? The harbor is under heavy fire! Splashed!
Derrubado. Tentar pegar aquele lá agora. Tem que ser rápido. Usei a secundária e já fui pro outro.
Mage 2's bandit confirmed down.
Tentar acertar eles de frente. Interceptação frontal.
Hesitating for a split second could be the difference between life and death.
Bora.
Stay sharp, think fast.
Roger that.
Tem um bombeiro ainda.
One remaining.
Mage 2, keep your focus. You got this.
Eu esqueci o botão do flare. Qual que é o botão do flare?
Job well done. All bombers are down. Our radar shows no sign of bandits. You're in the clear.
Good going, Mage 2. Flight commander looks like he's got what it takes. Let's slow down. It's just one sortie.
Ah, tá.
Don't try to be a hero. I want you to make it back in one piece, you hear?
Yeah, I gotta side with the boss man on this.
Matando saudades, Ares? Com certeza, mano. O único ruim é que eu tô com o botão zoado da curva. Aí eu não sei como que eu faço pra fazer a curva ali.
Return to base and report for debriefing.
Esse daqui ele só faz a curva pra cá. Pra cá ele não faz por causa do botão. Vou ver se eu coloco no analógico também. A dificuldade tá no AIS, mano. É a dificuldade mais difícil que tem, eu acho, do jogo. Fazendo um teste de live aqui também, aproveitando. Vamos ver se vai dar bom esse combat. Vamos dar um rasante aqui.
Trigger, your call sign is page 2. Verify
Ó.
and read back.
A gente vai de sul 57, velho.
The situation is tight.
E aí, Jenniton? Belezinha? De noite a gente vai ter o Fórmula 1, mano. A gente vai jogar um pouco do 97 e um pouco do 2006. Se tudo der certo.
We have confirmed that we know the attack. International Union peacekeeping force bases.
O dano é grave.
Wars are lost by failing to recover from the
Tamo junto, mano.
That means successfully retaliating.
Meu bracinho tá lascado, a gente não consegue jogar no volante.
Turn the tides of battle here.
Meu pulso.
You have our thanks.
Que horas mais ou menos? Ah, lá pra aí, mais 8, 9 horas. A gente faz o 97 2006 e aí dá uma parzita. Amanhã tem corrida. Amanhã a gente vai correr lá na Liga Nova da Paddock que vai começar. Aí hoje a gente faz de 97 e 2006. Play 2 e Play 1. Vamos pra próxima missão? Meu controle tá com esse botão quebrado, velho. Isso aqui, ó.
As soon as the news broke out, enemy aircraft began bombing
ruim.
Ocean territory, causing widespread destruction. The Air Defense Force has released a statement saying this violent attack was
tá Dark
carried
Souls,
out
eu tenho
by
que mudar,
drones.
verdade.
They speculate the drones were
Deixa eu mudar logo aqui. Pera, deixa eu sair aqui do negócio aqui, senão eu não vou conseguir não. É o Ace Combat 7. Mano, eu não vi porque eu não tô muito afim de abrir ele agora, entendeu? Mas eu vou ter que abrir ele pra ver o que vai acontecer. Vocês querem que eu deixe passar o vídeo ou eu posso pular o vídeo?
Hold on. I've just received breaking news. The International Space Elevator, which is being built in southern Usea, has been seized by the Erusian army. Reports say former President Harling was touring the site at the time, but his current whereabouts are unknown. Our sources in government tell us it was Harling's policies regarding the space elevator that caused economic frictions in the area, and which ultimately led to this war. Located near Erusia, on the continent of Usea, the space elevator has been under construction for some time now.
Não, eu acho que desencaixou o botão de alguma forma. Acho que foi quando ele caiu, deu uma desencaixada, entendeu? Eu acho que se eu abrir dá bom, só tenho medo de abrir e identificar alguma outra coisa.
Ladies and gentlemen, our country is officially at war. Stay tuned for further updates.
Breaking news from ENN. Osea launched an attack on the capital today, striking Farbanti from their aircraft carrier, the Kestrel II. After a brutal battle, the Erusian Air Force successfully repelled them. During the air raid, the Osean Air Force fired missiles at the city and managed to shoot down a number of Erusian fighters. Some of the disabled planes then crashed into residential areas.
The world was screwed.
Estava ferrada.
Years ago, the Earth got slammed by an asteroid. Usea was on the wrong side of the planet and got hit. Hard. Refugees swarmed the Erusian Republic, the biggest country on the continent.
Vocês querem ver o videozinho, mano?
They were desperate and started a war.
Desse combat?
One had no hope of winning. That's the war my dad fought and died in. The biggest nations from 2 continents went head to head, and the so-called righteous Oseans struck the deal that ended it. They fancied themselves the only nation that could bring peace and stability to the world. They even tried saving the Usians, still suffering from the disaster. That's how a space elevator, stretching way up into the sky, ended up being built in Usea, paid for by the Oseans. President Harling said he did it out of compassion for his fellow humans. But to the folks in Erusia,
ah, mano, Dark Souls aqui no canal não tá indo muito bom, não. Mas... Ai. O jogo é bom, só é muito rápido, velho. Aí eu não tô acostumado mesmo. Os malucos já chegavam com um bando, velho. Ganha quem bate primeiro naquele jogo, basicamente. Mas ele é bom. Nossa, a jogabilidade, o hitbox é bem melhor do que o 1 e o 2, velho. Do que o 1.
No one thought they were capable of doing what they did that day. With pinpoint accuracy, they managed to take out everything that was military, and not a single civilian was hurt in the process. Osea pissed lots of people off with their huge military presence around the world. Erusia didn't have the same reach, but they could hit their targets faster and cleaner. And when all this was going down, I just so happened to be in my flying.
O moleque tá todo na armadura, né? Que só sugeriu começar com cavaleiro.
Yeah, I survived. I crashed in a bombed-out Ocean Air Force base, then got arrested for breaking wartime aviation laws or some crap. The world went from being at peace to being at war, all in the blink of an eye.
Pula o vídeo, gente, pra gente ir logo pro céu. Puto já, velho. É de partir o coração mesmo, trágico.
I was tried, found guilty, and stuffed into a cargo ship. For company, I had some court-martialed soldiers. And remember those mothballed planes I told you about before? They were loaded on the ship too. We headed off down south.
Muito grande o videozito.
That's how I got here. I was thousands of kilometers from Erusia on the opposite side of the Yuzian continent.
Mas é bonita a música também.
For a port, it was dull as hell. It had 3 rusty patrol boats, and the base? The fences were topped with razor wire, the tower had a searchlight and machine guns, and a truck with a gun turret was parked in front of the gate. Its gun was aimed at the yard. This was a prison. This place looked like a full-on base, but half the tanker trucks were just big balloons, and the runways weren't even paved, just painted on the dirt. The whole place was just one big fat lie. The only reason I was here is because they knew I'd restored a supersonic plane. They wanted me to make something out of the mothballed planes they brought, that they could park on the fake runway. Can you believe that shit? So, I tried to escape. They found out and set the dogs on me.
Beleza, será que a gente já pode jogar, mano? Porque, meu Deus do céu, ó. Não consigo jogar, velho. É, agora tem um briefing. Vamos pra briefing.
Erusia has made a declaration to the Ocean Federation and all countries on the Yuzian continent stationing the IUN peacekeeping force that we are now at war.
Vamos na guerra.
Right after the declaration was made, surprise attacks began around the continent that have inflicted major damage to our armed forces. Forces aligned with Erusia are currently appearing throughout Yusia.
O problema são os drones desse jogo.
Forces has overwhelmed the majority of the continent, and they are now encroaching on us in the east. Additionally, the multinational space elevator has been seized by the Erusian military. After the previous war, the space elevator became both a symbol of peace and a valuable asset in the fight against growing energy concerns. Whoever has control of it will have enormous influence over the entire continent. We cannot turn a blind eye to this critical situation.
Bora, cara.
The Airbase Squadron has been entered into the order of battle to reclaim the elevator as an advanced element. First, you will attack all hostiles coming in the east of Schofield Plateau to stop any interference with the Allied ground troops. The enemy has deployed several vehicles equipped with anti-air radar along the roads. You are to destroy them. They should not pose much of a threat. However, there is a high likelihood that the attack will draw more enemy air support. If that happens, fight them off swiftly and establish air superiority.
Que demora, véio. Graças a Deus. Tá, mas antes eu quero sair da missão, que eu quero ver se tem como editar os controles. Deixa eu ver aqui rapidinho. Controle. Tem como editar. Caraca, o jogo não deixa editar controle, velho. Eu acho isso uma puta sacanagem do game, tá ligado? É, ele não deixa editar controle, velho. Infelizmente, galerita. Infelizmente é isso. Sistema de voo. Força G elevada. Dano de colisão reduzido. Não, não vai reduzir não. Dano de colisão tem que ter, velho. Não sei de onde que vai falar que não tem dano de colisão. Vamos de co-op hoje. Co-op de quê?
As of 1 p.m. today, the Kingdom of Erusia...
Ah, eu já li isso aqui. Vou botar nosso avião na pista, velho. Para, jogo, de ficar repetindo o vídeo, velho. Quero iniciar a missão no tranque, mas hoje é o dia do Fórmula 1, mano. A gente vai fazer o Fórmula 1 97 e o 2006. A gente pode jogar amanhã antes da corrida. A gente vai no tranque, vai ter a corrida. Ou no domingo que não tem corrida, é mais fácil. Eu já baixei o bagulho, já falei até pros malucos. Botar míssil aéreo. Tu viu os mods que eu te botei no negócio lá da Steam? Ai, ai, coceira no meu joelho. Bora, já vou detonar todo mundo, velho. Ah, o cara nem baixou o bagulho ainda. Eu tenho que fazer o arquivo compactado também pra te mandar. Já tá ali, ó. Já tá no alvo. Já tá no alvo. Falei, Carlos! Mano, eu não tanco o nome do Carlos pior do mundo, velho. Olha, eu não consigo fazer a curva pra esquerda por causa do controle. A gente tem que usar nossa habilidade de piloto super habilidoso. Obrigado pela rosita. Meu avião tá quase a dianteira quebrada, velho. Asa esquerda. Eu vou focar só nos meus objetivos, mano. Que eu ganho mais. Aqui eu não posso fazer a curva pra esquerda. Uhul! Está no modo Ice, velho. Pode esquecer disso não. Melhorou do membro rígido? Mano, eu vou te falar, não muito, velho. Tipo, pra jogar aqui não tá doendo muito não. Com Dark Souls eu tive que dar uma pausa, porque começou a ficar dolorido depois de 2 horas de live. Aí agora ficou um pouco mais tranquilo. Missão atualizada? Cadê os alvos? Ali. São os MiG que eu não consigo ver. Ai, meu caça é de alta superioridade, velho. Olha o que ele faz. Já foi. Tchau, MiG. É óbvio que iria ser destruído, né? Já foi. Ó! Errou! Cadê o MiG? Ai, mandei a flare bem na hora, velho. Fala mal. Eita, pô. F-18? Não, Su-57. Eu jurava que o F-22 era o melhor caça aqui, mas não é não, mano. Esse daqui é. Ah não, os drone. Esqueci. Agora complicou, hein?
Multiple bogeys on radar. They're close.
Wait, they're being launched.
You're clear to engage. They're probably hostile.
Judging by the way they look.
Meu Deus do céu, eu odeio os drones.
Well spotted, clown. No doubt about it, we're dealing with UAVs. But that doesn't change a thing. Just think of them as somewhat clever decoys. Take them all down.
Nossa, o míssil não pegou nenhum dos que eu mandei.
You know what high G turns are, right? Use them. HQ, this is Golem 1. Bandits confirmed as UAVs. Repeat, bandits are drones. Golem 1, that doesn't matter. Destroy all enemy fighters and get out. It doesn't matter. He's saying the war can change in an instant. Get over it.
Na hora que tá na dificuldade é Ice, hein? Só que o pai é muito bom nesse combat, não tem como não. Não tem como pra ninguém, tá ligado? Não vai fugir de mim, velho. Eu tô com um Su-57, velho. Não tem o que você fazer. Olha como é que eu faço a curva. Ó. Ativa a secundária, já meta ali, ó. Eles nem viram. Tá, pô. Foi?
The skies are clear. Nice work, everyone. Mission complete. RTB.
Ela sai da nuvem.
We couldn't have done any better. Returning to base.
I don't know. Maybe the bandits we took down caused civilian casualties.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days. You shoot, someone gets killed. The guys in charge take care of the rest.
Stall warning. Stall warning.
E lá se foi, mais uma. Passou uma moto voada. Como assim? Bora. Dei a superioridade aérea mesmo. A gente tá chegando no elevador. Elevador! Vambora, velho. Galera que estiver assistindo aí, ó. Quem não segue nós, segue nós. Carlão, de noite a gente tem o Fórmula UTA. Aí amanhã a gente provavelmente tem o Eurotruco e uma corrida de Fórmula UTA. Se a gente não tiver Eurotruco amanhã, tem domingo. Eu tô fazendo o teste desse combat aqui, ó. Tá melhor que Dark Souls. Pelo menos não tem cutscene, velho.
And near Gandar Bay have been hit particularly hard. Numerous ships have been sunk and abandoned. Fortunately, our cutting-edge aircraft carrier Kestrel 2 was at sea, so it was spared from the attack. Kestrel 2 is now preparing to launch another attack against Erusia's capital, Farbanti.
Farbanti.
The aircraft carrier Vulture also managed to escape Gandar Bay safely. However, it lost all its aircraft, so it's sailing empty. Today, the International Union Peacekeeping Force reclaims its bid to the space elevator. The Fort Gray's Island Air Base Squadron will rendezvous with the carrier Vulture for a joint mission. The first objective
Eu já começo a sentir o pulso, velho.
in order to secure a route for the support squadrons.
O Eurotruck eu só não vou hoje mesmo, cara, por causa da mão, velho. Eu tô jogando só no controle aqui, que eu acho que fica um pouco melhor e mesmo assim ainda força pra caramba, velho. Ei. Acho que eu vou até colocar meu bagulho de novo.
The unmanned airborne aircraft carrier, the Arsenal Bird, carries this new drone, MQ-101.
101.
The development of the massive Arsenal birds and dispatched them to the space elevator to provide support. However, it's been reported that the carriers may have fallen into the hands of the Erusian forces. If that's true, it could be a significant obstacle for us. We need to regain control of the space elevator ASAP.
Caraca, velho, é muito vídeo, mano. Eu vou começar a pular os vídeos, mano. Ah, que se exploda, velho. Ninguém quer saber da história, não. Vamos só pegar nosso avião aqui, do jeito que ele veio ao mundo. E decolar. Meu Deus, velho, que demora pra começar uma missão. Ih, reabastecimento. Aí, conectou ali, ó. Abastecimento completo. Que missão é essa que eu não lembro? Qual é a situation? Já sei que missão é essa. Beleza. Vamos ativar o Afterburner. Galman 1, vem comigo. Erei! Foi! Ah, pô, entrou em stall, velho. Pô, não derrubei nenhum dos dois, velho. Meu Deus. Tá maluco? É um F4 isso aqui, velho. Cadê? Não tem não. Derrubado. Cara, aqui é muito louco, velho. Mandei, disparei. Ele desviou. Ele entrou na nuvem. Tô tentando. Derrubada. Ele tá dentro da nuvem. Não consigo visual. Nossa! Quase que eu bati com o aliado. Acertei e não destruí. Destruí. Derrubada. Veja um F-16 na minha frente. Destruído. Míssil. Eu não consigo ver o míssil. Nossa, esse negócio é muito chato, velho. Temos um problema. Engajar. Tô sem flare. Acabou meu flare.
These guys are definitely a step above the last drones. These guys won't go down easy.
Break, now!
All aircraft.
Não acertou nenhum míssil.
Destroy the arsenal bird.
Não consigo ter campo de visão.
Golem Squadron, take out Big Baby Huey.
Cadê o avião grandão? Sem contato visual. Visualizei. Errei.
Bandit has a lock on me.
Mage 2 locked.
Bandit evaded the attack.
Muito míssil. Não consigo ver de onde que eles estão vindo. Tentando invadir.
Skeleton 1 lost. Skeleton 2, take over command.
Próxima tentativa. Preparando o ataque.
Status? Find the situation.
Golem 2, missile, evade.
Desviei, desviei. Tem muito míssil atrás. Sem flare.
Do you copy?
Preparando para atacar novamente.
Still appear to be functioning okay.
Ok. Top speed.
Skeleton 3's lost.
Where's that report? Continue to maintain
Alerta de míssil.
HQ, what's happening?
Skykeeper, I repeat, maintain air superiority.
Quase que eu fiz besteira.
What the hell? Caution. All aircraft, stay alert.
Get out of there. Breaking.
Que isso?
I'm breaking off.
Skeleton 2 lost.
We got incoming.
Skeleton Squadron is down. We've had too many losses. All squadrons, command has ordered a complete withdrawal. Leave the operation area immediately.
Brilliant observation. They noticed earlier, more of us would have survived.
Eles estão com sistemas de defesa ali.
For the debriefing. Golem and Mage Squadron, give our allies some time to escape.
We'll go, but Golem 2's hit. Gotta send
Nossa, os
him back.
mísseis não passam.
Trigger.
Shoot down those UAVs. Don't let them touch any friendlies.
Golem 2, head back to base.
Gargoyle 1, escort Golem 2.
Continuing the mission. Still got my wings. Trigger doesn't need to fill in for me. I'm back and
You won't make any difference up here. Get back to base and cool your head.
copy that. Returning home.
Missile launched. Main squadron
Destruído.
going toe-to-toe with the UAVs. Good work.
Don't think, focus.
H2, UAV down. Missile evaded.
That's it, Trigger. They're machines. Don't show them any mercy.
Retreating aircraft. Leave the AO. Allies will hold off pursuit. Golem Squadron, Mage Squadron, hang in there and come back safe.
Missed. Got one in my sights.
Foi. Abatido.
Mage 2, locked. More UAVs spotted. Gargoyle Squadron, they might cut off your retreat.
That a boy, Mage 2. Just
Tô tentando eliminar todos eles, mas tá difícil.
my status is fine. Affirmative. This is Gargoyle 1. Leading Operation Airspace with Golem 2.
Já foi, 2 de uma vez. Falta só um caça.
Aircrafts, prepare for combat. It's a bogey. Gargoyle 1, Golem 2, engage now. Attack.
Disparei. Um pra cada.
Caution, missile!
2 pacotes foram. Pareceram mais.
Gargoyle 1 lost.
What the hell? Golem 2, status report.
A gente tá tentando.
Just talk to me.
I'm against an SU-30. That's wingtips. I can't shake it off. It's matching me move for move.
Ficou só um.
Run.
Alfa eliminada.
We want as many guys out here as possible. I'm grateful you're around. Golem 2, what's your status? Status report.
predator. Get eaten.
Column 2, get a hold of yourself. Column 2, get away from the enemy.
Tô chegando, tô chegando.
Support! Somebody!
Perdemos contato.
Column 2, lost.
Shit. Skykeeper, where's the one that got brownie?
I'm afraid he's long gone by now. Sorry. Mage 2, UAV down. Keep it up, buddy.
Portrait's aircraft. Let's take it easy next time. Column and Maze Squadron, help us!
Get those UAVs off of friends.
Não consigo derrubar esse aqui, velho. Esse drone é o Arnold Schwarzenegger. Foi. Eu sei que errou, mas eu não consigo ver o chão. Minha aeronave tá congelando. Derrubado, falta só mais um.
An ally's hit. Column and Mage, move in to provide support.
Let's move. They're ours.
Levanta, levanta.
This is getting a little tight.
Eles estão indo atrás do Golem 1. Acelera. Foi. Foi nada, desviou ainda. Foi.
All UAVs have been splashed.
I said what I had to say. About what? Not a girl who'd retreat. Just not in her DNA. That was the right decision at the time. No, I should have never let a fledgling like her out of my reach to begin with.
Golem Squadron, Mage Squadron, withdraw.
Perdemos uma. Perdemos uma, minha querida. Olha os drones. Bora, create to approach.
Runway is clear. Mage 2, you are cleared for landing. 3,000 to runway. Mage 2, lower speed. 1,500 to runway. Mage 2, bank left.
Eu não consigo, velho, usar a esquerda.
Make a visual landing.
Nossa, eu pousei muito mal, velho.
Perfect, Mage 2. I knew you'd be back. Stand by for further orders. Be ready for your next sortie.
Esse 8A ali é do F-22, velho. É uma das melhores armas que tem.
The aircraft carrier Kestrel 2 was sunk during the attack on Farbanti. Carrier-borne aircraft mistakenly bombed urban areas, and this has turned public opinion in neutral countries against us. Our own forces also suffered. If it weren't for a few extraordinary fighters, many of us wouldn't have made the situation. We have precious little time.
É, meu filho. Tomamos bonito na rabeta. Ih, videozinho.
Here he comes. Mihai's looking worse. Thank God he has his granddaughters here to help him out. They're sisters, 15 and 10. Engaging the enemy in combat so we could use his physiological data to improve the drones had always taken a toll on Mihai's body. But today, he was really showing his age.
The drones we based on his data were being taken down at a faster rate now, compared to when the war began. When Mihai found that out, he insisted on flying to the front lines to see it for himself. Sometimes he could be so stubborn. His age wasn't the only thing affecting his health. Over the years, flying at high altitudes for prolonged stretches of time had ravaged and poisoned his body. But he was a man of grit. Today, after 28 years, he saw combat again. If his flight suit still wasn't good enough to protect him, I can't imagine how many G's he hit today during the battle. As a pilot, he exceeds all our expectations. It's going to take a bit more tweaking before our drones can match his skill.
Yeah, meu rei.
How penal is this penal unit, you ask? This place is a shithole.
Ah, eu vou pular o
If you
vídeo,
took the
velho.
stink of all the
Todo respeito, velho. A gente quer voar, mano. Quero nem saber qual é a missão, velho. Só pega o caça aqui e decola, mano. Ai, minha mão, meu pulso. Ai, gente, eu não vou conseguir jogar muito, velho. Vou jogar só mais 2 missões, vou ter que dar uma pausa, velho. Não tá dando não.
Imposing radio silence. We'll radio you, but you are not permitted to make contact.
Ah, já sei que missão é
If you're
essa.
spotted, the mission is over. Stay out of enemy radar. Use of weaponry is also strictly forbidden. Okay, you're heading up the Harling rescue mission. The success of this mission depends on you. Good luck.
Eu não consigo fazer minha curvinha pra esquerda. Vou fazer em alta velocidade essa missão, velho.
Careful of ice formation in the clouds. Trigger, you're a third of the way to the rendezvous point. Good job, but stay focused.
Tô simplesmente focado, meu rei. Passando por todos os radares de antiaérea.
Trigger, you got 2 directions you can take up here. Just go with your gut. Don't worry, we're watching over you.
É óbvio que eu vou pela mais difícil, né?
Making good progress, Trigger. You're currently halfway to your rendezvous point. Look, I'm not gonna lie. It's just gonna be you and your radar out there. Just know, you got a bunch of people pulling for you.
Pra cá.
And I'm one of them. You're 3/4 of the way. Been a long fight, but you're nearly home.
Vamos ter que virar pra
Harling is
cá.
still the president in my eyes. He entered the war, built the space elevator, and launched a spaceship from it. Despite his success,
Beleza, chegamos.
hero. I'll do my best to save him. Lend me a hand, Trigger. Trigger, the first stage of the mission is clear.
Vou mandar um rasante
Don't
aqui.
celebrate yet. The real fight's about to get started. Radio silence is now lifted. The auxiliary craft will be arriving shortly. Destroy the anti-air around the space elevator. We're securing Sea Goblin's landing zone. Target destruction confirmed. Page 2, target destroyed.
Meu Deus, cansaço, velho.
Target destroyed. Locked. Page 2, target down.
Target down, target down.
Trigger, sorry about the wait. Cavalry's here.
Tava na hora, hein, galera.
Trigger jumped through the fire. Now it's our turn. Understood.
Cargo to 400,
Meu Deus, o cara me encheu de metraca.
Sea Goblin will arrive shortly. Eliminate hostile anti-air before that. All SAM sites down.
Tô indo o mais rápido que eu posso,
There are
galera.
still AA guns. Destroy them and secure the LZ.
This is Sea Goblin. We arrived. Do we have a clear LZ?
Mission still in progress. Stand by.
Foi.
All anti-air guns destroyed.
Tudo destruído para chegar ao nosso grande famigerado
Sea Goblin,
capitão.
prepare to land.
Roger. Rendezvous point in sight. We're almost there.
Multiple bandits over Selatapura Harbor. They're container-launched UAVs.
Sea Goblin, captain, going up to me on 2 VIPs.
Rescue craft tag on. Initiated.
Rescue craft on the ground is defenseless. Gollum and Mage, destroy all hostiles.
It's been a long journey, but you're on the home stretch.
Gargoyle will stand by near the space elevator.
Sea Goblin, heading over to the Express's location now. Run for the container!
Mage 2
Whatever.
target destroyed.
Nossa, gente, tô muito cansado, velho. Não vou mentir pra vocês, não. Acho que depois dessa daqui, galera, a gente vai dar uma pausa, velho.
Vehicle down.
Eu também só tô fazendo um teste mesmo pra ver como é que vai ser. Acho que a gente pode dar uma pausa e continuar com o Fórmula 1 daqui a pouco. Provavelmente lá pras 9 horas, que aí eu consigo dar uma descansada até as 9, mano.
Stop them.
Chega pra vocês não cansar, você tá batendo fortíssimo, mano.
Eliminate all enemy UAVs. Don't let up.
Por isso que eu não corro Fórmula 1, velho. Fórmula 1 com o olho fechando em live, tá ligado? Ih, mas ainda assim eu sou o grande piloto, velho.
Express identified. Behind the gantry crane. Mr. Harling, stay right there. Jacob's been hit. Incoming rocket.
Meu Deus, não consigo.
Sea Goblin, all survivors, respond. Is Mr. Harling alive?
They got the chopper and Sierra too. That was thermal barracks.
E ele pediu pra salvar esse carrinho aqui, ó.
I learned how to deal with these guys by watching.
Salvar a vida!
That's about half. Mop up the rest.
Nossa, quase que eu tomei, velho.
UAVs moving away from the harbor toward the space elevator. Shoot them down.
This is Colonel Johnson. Do you copy? I am with President Harling. Rescue unit down.
Nossa, agora que eu vi que tem 2 aviões indo pra lá, velho.
Get Mr. Harling out of here.
Sir, we feel the same way. We'll figure something out. 3 remaining.
There's no way we can provide adequate cover.
Tô indo o mais rápido que eu posso.
His engines are on.
Esqueci.
The Air Force, Colonel. Can you fly?
Better than Mr. Harling.
Will do. All squadrons be advised. The call sign is Mother Goose 1. I've sent the information via the data link.
Mother Goose 1? That's the best you can come up with?
Mother Goose 1.
UAVs have been splashed. All aircraft. Former President Harling's transport is ready to take off.
Decora e vambora.
Mother Goose 1, take off.
Alright. Mother Goose 1 taking off. Mr. Harling wants to extend that back for you.
Let's wait till we're home safe. Mage Squadron, Mother Goose 1 is heading south. Provide support. 5 minutes remaining.
Tem uma galerinha vindo, hein?
Keeper, bogeys on my radar. Bearing 220.
Sighting confirmed as MQ-101, forerunner for Arsenal Bird.
The big bird is coming, huh?
Mage, protect Mother Goose 1. Shoot down any UAVs. Gollum, intercept the UAVs.
Golem 1 will kill.
Bora interceptar os UVs.
Golem 2, don't stray off on me. Always maintain element. Vuko, forming up.
job, Trigger.
Ok, eu apertei pelo outro míssil. E 1, e 2, e 3, e vral! Ih, eu esqueci de defender o cara aqui, ó.
Gargoyle, change radio frequency. Chronicles 1 here. We're about to leave airspace. Keep your fingers crossed. Gargoyle, it's time. Attention, Gargoyle Squadron, Babel,
Tô esquecendo do cara ali, velho.
Gargoyle 3 to Babel. Babel, roger.
Roger. Continue to maintain air superiority.
Mother Goose 1 hit. Mother Goose 1 has been hit. Colonel Johnson, respond. Mage Squadron, assess the situation.
Não dá, velho, pra fazer nada.
I have Mother Goose 1 in my sight. Cabin's fine, but the cockpit's not looking so good.
Colonel Johnson, are you okay?
Don't worry about that. Just send help this way. I'm sorry. Get Mr. Harley. Please.
Mother Goose 1, respond. Mother Goose 1.
Skykeeper, should we continue providing cover for Mother Goose 1?
Of course.
Tá fumaçando o bicho aqui, velho.
Column 2, on your 6. Column 1, box 2.
Mother Goose 1 is turning. What's going on? They're heading to the space elevator.
It's flying at a steady altitude. Who's in control?
It's not the Colonel. Mr. Harling's the only one on board. Mother Goose 1, respond! Mr. Harling, please respond.
We can't protect our objective if
Responda!
Now's not the time to freak out, fellas. We've still got a job to do, so let's do it. Keep your mind focused.
Mr. Harling, we are not giving up on you. The UAVs are approaching Mother
Já
Goose
foram,
1.
já foram.
Let's go, Trigger.
Take
Foram
it down
caramba,
now,
velho.
Mage Squadron. 1 minute remaining.
Tem um montão atacando ele, não consigo defender o Mother Goose 1.
Turn 180 degrees and exit combat airspace. Mother Goose 1, Mr. Harlan, are you piloting that plane?
Arsenal Liberty, passing waypoint 2.
The UAVs are continuing their attack.
Meu Deus, não consigo acertar os caras.
Transport.
UAVs launched from Arsenal Liberty, headed toward the AO.
Meu Deus.
Oh my god. Mother Goose 1 has been shot down.
Where'd the missile come from?
Mage 2 fired that.
It was OG. A friendly missile hit him.
Verify
You
the
know?
situation. Stop speculating. Friendly fire. I saw it. Mother Goose 1 exploded in air. No one could have survived.
Looks like it tried to protect the elevator. Erusian bastards, they just killed a hero.
Mage 1. Was it Trigger? Trigger was the closest. UAVs were crawling all over our objective. I told you to keep a goddamn eye on the hatchling. It must have been a mistake.
Arsenal bird is entering. All aircraft withdraw immediately. Trigger, you can't fly for a while. You understand?
Os caras me culparam, velho. Eu só não lembro quem foi que fez a cagada. Os caras me culparam, velho.
The operation to rescue former President Harling has failed. Sadly, Trigger, you are suspected of assassinating the There will most probably...
Mas não é corte. Gente, é o seguinte. A gente vai ter que dar uma pausa aqui. Mano, eu tô cansado, velho. Pensei que eu ia conseguir fazer live, mas não vou conseguir, não. Aí o que eu vou fazer? Eu vou dar uma pausa. Aproveitar que ainda são 6h20. Aí quando for umas 9 horas, 8h30, a gente joga um pouquinho do Fórmula 1 97 do 2006 pra encerrar, mano. Porque eu tô cansado, velho. Preciso dar uma descansadinha, beleza? E aí a gente joga mais um pouco de Ace Combat outro dia pra ver como é que ele vai se sair. Basicamente é isso, gente. Então, quero agradecer. A gente vai dar uma pausa aí. E a gente volta daqui a pouco, beleza? Então valeu. Um abracito. Até daqui a pouco, galera. Fiz uma horinha só pra ver como é que ia ser o jogo.